right, bear with me. I am not a influencer or professional tool reviewer, but I noticed YouTube was lacking on reviews with this thing. And I wanted to demonstrate. A lot of times you think Festool, you think, you know, the social media guys and their beautiful shops, or the other people in the, you know, $1 million plus homes working in occupied spaces like that. I am quite the opposite. I work for a nonprofit in affordable housing. 90% of our jobs are well over century, 100 to 120-year-old homes, and they're rough. So we do a lot of demo, a lot of, you know, kind of tough stuff on these tools. This was another one. I just didn't think it was worth it. And as soon as I had it in my hand, it will not be taking up the 30-day challenge. I will be keeping this and registering it. It was unbelievably smooth. It's very heavy, but when you're using it, that's a plus. I don't have any circumstances where I'll be doing anything overhead so long that I can't physically, you know, that I get worn out. I'm not worried about it. It's a great tool. Operated great, did not get hot at all. That's been one of my biggest complaints with other SawsAlls. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. I thought two very Festool-ish thoughtful features. We've all been there. When you go to change this, it's still hot. If you give this thing a good, I mean, it's designed to shoot that thing out, you know, throw a new blade in it and let that thing cool down on the floor there. And then the other one that I thought was really slick, this button allows, yep, I can do it one-handed. Hear this? It allows three, yeah, different settings. So what that's doing is adjusting when the blade's in there. We've all been there. You've got a $25 blade, and at the end of the day, you only use an inch of it, but you're paying for all the carbide and all the teeth. With this setting, you're cutting with this part of it. Once that gets worn out, you hit some nails, whatever. Then you move this. Now you're cutting with that part of the blade. So you get an extra life out of it. Move it a third time. Now you're cutting with that part of the blade, or, you know, whichever direction you want to go. That is unbelievably thoughtful. And say this is twice the price of, you know, your competitor. The amount, if you use a SawsAll on a regular basis, they're like multi-tool blades. You forget how much those are. You start counting that, you know, it's end of day Friday, you hit a few nails, you just throw it out, get another blade. It adds up quick. That feature right there, to me, justifies the cost alone, let alone once you get it in hand, how good it feels. It's a great tool. So I can't recommend it enough. I was on the fence. The price did scare me a little bit. I don't use a SawsAll that often. When you need it, it is the right tool. When you need a good one, this is the right tool. Unbelievable. So hopefully that helps. Feel free to comment or message me. Again, I'm not a professional reviewer, but I love Festool. I justify the cost on everything I've ever bought. If I could help you understand or you know, answer any questions, you know, hit me up.